of how much information that may cause me. It's not a problem. It's information. I get PTSD when I look at porn and my dick gets big. I have a traumatic experience every time I have to sit and watch a transgender show. I feel like I start to lose control when I am around certain things, certain nonsense. Now, you've been programmed to believe this way, and it is what it is. This is who you are now, and we're all the ones paying for your fun and games because we can't tell it anymore, and you become so good at your craft, like I have with my freestyle. It's just second nature, man. Like, we are all mind effing, we're all mind fucking somebody, and that's the biggest secret of all. We all keep secrets. Who is mind fucking who? That's what we all want to know, but some people are so crazy. They believe it, man. I believe I am in the top 100. I am freaking crazy over this position I am in. It did not fall out of the sky. I feel like I got a communication with Jesus. As a matter of fact, I am Jesus. Right now, I feel like I'm God. Okay, and so while you sit there and believe that you can never be, I'm busy. Have a good night. That's, life is a ball of joy. And depending on how you were brought up, you just might be born that way, like, because your parents created the sperm and their attitudes adjusted you. And I think that's what's wrong with our world today, is we're 2018, and we forgot where the hell our psychology even came from. Since we're all about where did the earth come from, where did I come from, maybe you forgot something there. It's just like the history of people. You need to find out the history of what you're involved in, because if you're going around claiming I'm top 100 freestylers, I better know what the hell I'm talking about, right? I can't just claim that, I'm bipolar, and then, okay, what is it? Well, I don't know what my doctor said it. Really? So you don't even know what you're taking, probably. You don't even know why you're taking it. So you were a sheep. You follow the trends, and half-century trends in mental illness. Looking at it from a corporate point of view. Now, from a patient point of view, they'll never see it. But from a corporate point of view, that is where we should invest our money, because we can allow people to believe that they may got something wrong with their lives, and we got a magical pill. And it's just filled with hope, faith, and yeah, I'm hoping that this cancer will go away. Granted, I mean, it helps the best of us, but we all die. I remember I found an old video of me giving an interview, trying to convince myself that, maybe radiation isn't so bad. So there's this doctor I see for my refill every year, which is I got to do real soon, so I need to get my $90 out. Renew my weed license. You need to see a doctor, and they sit you down, they talk to you for a bit, you got your whole history file there, and they're looking for reasons on if weed may benefit your life. And that's usually the word that they always say to me when I graduate, and they sign off. Well, it looks like that weed or cannabis. I think they use the word cannabis. Well, it looks like cannabis would be a benefit to your life, so I would recommend it. And that's all you need. You need a doctor recommended note, and then you send it off to the state. But you don't even send it off now; it's done all electronically. And then they send you like not an ID card, but a paper card that you can print off, sort of like your health insurance. And you show that to the store clerk, and then you wait your turn, you go back there, and then you can buy this, about an ounce of weed, an ounce of that. But anyway, so this woman back there had cancer, and she was also a psychologist. So her and I really didn't see eye to eye to begin with, because she believed in psychology, and then she believed in chemotherapy. And she said, and I watched this old ass video of her. She said, well, if it wasn't for the chemotherapy, I wouldn't be here today. And she snickered. And she went back here like as if she was right. But the facts are that she's dead. She died a year and a half ago. So cancer did get it to her. Or was it the chemotherapy that she took? Which one was it, man? Maybe it was your eating habits. You kept on feeding your cells bad things so they would mutate into their own little things. Maybe you did it. Maybe that was your fault. You gotta eat healthy. What you put in your body is what you get, man. I'm gonna breathe in this weed. Really? So I am going to put something in my body and notice its effect. Let's try this real second for all the ignorance out there. And chemotherapy is something you take that kills your immune system and kills all of those bad cells, but it kills all the good cells. And if you got a weak immune system, you ain't coming back from that shit. And the doctor just got all of your life savings. Wink, wink, white label bullshit. 90% of people die. Chemotherapy, man. Yo, yeah, but if it wasn't here, oh, where are you then, ghost? Where are you then, doctor? Miss Quack? Where you at, bitch? She's nowhere to be found. Except chilling up with Jesus saying, oh, but chemotherapy helped me. Really? And she believed bullshit all of her life, man. All of her life until it killed her. My ex-wife believed in that bullshit all her life until it killed her. She gave that trust, whatever she had in the information she believed, into some quacks, and they killed. I can name 2 people, at least, close to me, where doctors influenced their deaths. they got bought into some misinformation. She was a psychologist all of her years. What makes you think she would not want to do anything else besides chemotherapy? She lived in her industry and she died with her industry. Called herself a damn hero. Nah, you're a sheep. Go where you belong. The weak will die, the strong survive. And all of her belief systems, I guess is... Who's snickering now? At least I can snicker. People like that make you sick, man. R.I.P. to the dead, but still, you gotta corrupt our heads with that shit. It's the strong who will reject it, and it's the weak who will make a life out of it. Because, they fit the description of what the dictionary said. Because there's no origin, and, I don't want to go to work, and I'm so used to telling people off, I don't really want to fix my shit. I'm getting checked or whatever, I got enough living. Fuck it, I'll act crazy if I need to. That's the mindset as well. It's a self-enabling industry. You go see a counselor to talk about your problems, not your solutions. You go to a counselor to talk about your problems, not your solutions. I want to see a counselor so I can talk about my solutions. Where's that shit at? No. It might just upset balance. Because the favor is all in their hands. They don't even got an exit sheet for mental illness like they do for cancer. You're all good. Remission in bipolar. Remission is with depression. That could be possible, but it's gonna come back. Because it's normal. My remission in happiness will be here the moment I get high. Just once I fill my body with the correct drugs. It is what it is. But for me, that's not my life, and I may be prejudiced against it a bit. So what? Who cares? I have not seen that industry help people. I've seen it kill people. And that's people just willing to throw their whole life savings into this empty bucket of death. I can't wait to die. Oh, Jesus, right? They'll fantasize about the problems. They'll worship the problems. They don't worship the solutions. Mine's in the gutter 100% of the time. And if it wasn't, they wish it was. Oh, something's wrong, Something's wrong here. Why was my mind not in the gutter? So let's try to put myself there. That's the world we live in. I ain't happy that they are. So let me go make a problem. Because, if they can't be happy, or if I can't be happy, neither can they. Sounds like a mental illness. Might have a pill for that. You should go get some blood work. They might find cancer and recommend you chemo instead. That would be a problem that you actually focus on and forget all about. Your mental, invisible issues. They can't be measured, that's nowhere. I got real spine issues. You got invisible problems. With people who you met problems. With make your own bed, your own choices. You walked yourself off the edge lifestyle. You're poison. And man, I choose not to live like that. That's why my face reminds you of Jesus sometimes. I ain't gonna say it. That's why. That's why. You see the resemblance in my behavior. You're like, damn, he's cute. You know why I'm cute? I just become cute all of a sudden because you start seeing me as Trump. The great white hope. The savior. Joel Osteen. He was my savior. Technology was the savior after that. Drugs was the third savior. My wife was the fourth savior. I'm surrounded by the things that have saved me. And I will continue to rejoice and work hard to see them smile. Because even though it's just an invisible smile, I'd rather see the smile. And then, bam, where are we gonna get the money to pay for this light bill? Money doesn't make you happy, but it buys you time so you can find happiness. Did you miss that lesson? Money doesn't make you happy, it buys you time. That's all it does. It buys you time because you're waiting to die. And I believe I'm surrounded by things I love. I'm surrounded by cats who love me. I love cats. I'm surrounded by musical equipment. I'm surrounded by my girl. I'm surrounded by her love. I'm surrounded by her caring attitude. I'm surrounded by mountains. I'm surrounded by carpet. I got 4K. I worked my ass off to get here. And there's no greater feeling in the world than to give everything you earn to the doctor. I would rather die in my basement in my chair with my cancer and eat right, like, oh, I'm gonna force a change in eating, then continually eating bullshit at McDonald's, which is feeding the abnormal cells. So, we will all die of something. I just choose not to worship it. I've accepted my defeat. I was defeated 8 years ago when I stepped under the doctor's knife. But I can't really hate on the doctor because now at least I got pain drugs. I gotta go see some bullshit, pass some more bullshit, level past, getting yourself into more bullshit before you get to a status level of 0.1%. I just wanted to, have a healthy surrounding around me and do what I love. You want to go through all that bullshit? I did it. Want to be the last man standing lifestyle. Didn't want to be preaching to myself and, oh, we believe it, that we're just talking to our damn selves. There's too many sides. Like, I just want to stop thinking and just get high. In my head, I got zero enemies. I had zero enemies to begin with, but I'm not about that fighting lifestyle. I gotta fight every single day of my life, just hang. Without looking like I'm about to crush something with my fist because I'm just trying to cope with the amount of pain that we have every single day. But never in my life I would think to be in this position. I'm very thankful to be here. It feels like punishment, but it feels like reward. Punishment, reward, together. Rewarding punishment. Those are the two words that are... Oh, there's this fly that's been flying in here for days now. I'm trying to get it. And lately, ever since I've been moving and stuff, like my back, like no shit, I've been having a real tough time. And when you go through tough times, you know, that'll make you want to fight. And I'm really not the fighting type. I'm the many perspective types. And, you know, especially when I talk around other people, they tend to get the wrong idea from my tone. And they take it as aggression or, you see, they take it the wrong way. It's like, yo, you know, I'm an entertainer. You think about all sides of things. Not here to offend you, all the jobs I have. And then, you know, I go back home to eat with my family, and they are waiting with knives and full of rumors and stories. It's sickening. Makes me not even want to go back there, man. But now I see. But when I went back there, I was walking in there like a man, you know? It's like, I didn't know these people hated my guts. I didn't know these people really had personal grievances with me. I had no idea, man. I'm just here for a week to visit on Christmas. And from church to church friends, it was like even the church sermon, even the Bible studies, everything felt weird. But I didn't really see it because I was, you know, paying attention to all their body language. I just didn't let it bother me. But it's crazy, right? The rumors. I'm like, it's not worth it fixing them. They're all great people, and it's too bad y'all trash my name like that. Because at any time, you can log on to YouTube and fix it. So keep on listening to the blind education that the doctors are saying, and that your community leaders, and keep on listening to all the cops, and keep on listening to all the nurses, because, I mean, if you really wanted to listen, you could listen to me, which, you could listen to me, but they got other plans. So every time I go back, I just smile. I go there, and I know I'm in hostile water. Like, if they could, I could see it, like, they want to lecture me somehow. What would they lecture me on? What could they possibly teach me? I'm just there for a holiday. And this is who you guys are now, huh? I mean, I believe in myself, and I believe that I can keep this marriage together. And I believe that I can uplift you. But I don't believe y'all ever... Like, I don't use your negativity. It's not worth it. What is worth it is believing in myself. Listening to myself and not listening to you, because then I can actually hear the mistakes I'm making. And I know for a fact I'm not the one messing up, because these words are perfected. They never once recorded themselves to preview the bullshit they say. They're not accountable. All they got is their minds in selective hearing, missing some words, maybe like not, because that's an important thing, like I do not, they just do, I do, like whatever. So we're getting that kind of mentality at elders. I feel that I choose not to be surrounded by poison ivy. My wife and I are planning to take a trip out there. But I don't plan on seeing anyone. I refuse to see people. When I've made all of that effort to be like, you're forgiven. And it seems like I'm not the one with the problem here. And when you see that, you're like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I trying to make amends when, you know, they come from a life of forgiveness, as if your unforgiving ass has done any kind of damage but hurt you and the people around you. Coming from close religious, I tried, you know, I tried. I can stand people's views. Sometimes people can't stand other people in their view unless it's someone who can see the same view. It's like, yeah, I can do that, hello, but it doesn't mean I need to be converted or participate, you know, hold hands and pray. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit, man? I don't want to participate. Do I have to? But I'll stay here quiet. Will I get any dirty looks if I don't want to? I'll keep my eyes open during prayer. Do I see anyone looking around? So who didn't close their eyes and then y'all gonna have to talk about it later? Really? Third grader bullshit, man. Some bullshit you just don't need in your life. And that is bullshit I choose not to have in my life. I got a job to do, man. I'm not here to fuck with your life. I'm not here to play mind games. I'm there to see my mom on Christmas. But y'all some mentally ill patients. Can't do it. None of y'all got goals. None of y'all got... Like, all of you got counselors. All of you need help. All of you believe in the health system actually works. And I just can't do it, you know? It changed too much. It's my problem that I allowed myself to participate with people who are so naive and ignorant that they couldn't see beyond their narrow vision. It's sickening. It's heartbreaking. But I didn't lose. I was the one who got out. Look at it that way. I was the brave one who got out. And it made me bitter. Their actions made me bitter. You happy? Child of God's? The bitterness doesn't affect me at all. Just my future relationships I have with people. Because I'm always reminded of you. My PTSD moment was experienced with the people who weren't supposed to have knives up their sleeves. My wife comes from a family who is surrounded by love. She's never seen anything like this in her life. She thought families like this didn't exist. Like my family. And yeah, I don't know why we have such an issue. But Jesus must have wanted it that way, huh? I had to learn a few lessons in life so I could sit here in this chair and tell you my wisdom. Yeah. That was a hot jam right there. That was the one I was working on my iPad here when I cropped it out. Haven't worked on it for a long time. But we're here with this one now, so. Yeah, I had made a preset to where I could crop out, hold on. Where you could crop out the box. So I was gonna produce the video 1080p because I had the 4K one here. Then I lost it. So this is the one I was actually working on a long time ago, but then I just got bored with it. I just stopped doing it. I've been in too much pain or something. Like, it was almost done. Probably if it just worked on it, it would have got done, but I was just like, man, I don't want to do that. Just lost the motivation. Let's smoke up another bowl. Excuse me, I'm trying to use up this old weed we got here. That was a heck of a song, man. And I already forgot what I was talking about in it. I give you my review, but nothing's coming to mind. I think I was doing good. Otherwise I would have deleted it. Got dementia. I might be suffering that when I get old. If God could give me a worse disease to suffer from, what would that be? Losing my mind and getting placed in a home, and they're like, you don't need his opiates. You don't need none of that shit. And what's this? This toy down here looks like a mixer. One of his grandkids must have left that here. He don't have any grandkids. This must not be his. Oh, my kids would like this. There's a USB stick. Just takes it out, throws it away, and I see trash man come, grabs it, and I'm back there and take it. Because I've been making a scene of myself, like, damn, I'm in pain. I'm gonna wake up. I thought it was a dream, but there goes my whole career. It was the last of it. The trash, man. Thanks, person who cares. I'm saying that in my future. I'm from 2085, and right now, I'll be back in the future soon. I'm just not looking forward to my future personals. It will be a struggle. So, all my life, I've been learning positivity. The worst hasn't come yet, I fear. I'm still waiting on something else. What could it be? I don't know. I sense it will be something else. We have this undiagnosed inflammation issue, which came on tenfold in the beginning of 2017. Right under my nose, and I was like, oh, it's not bad. But something changed. I was listening to some real old tracks. They still had inflammation, but it wasn't like this. Back at that time, I think it's more just throat clearing. But now we got a serious inflammation issue. And that shit is cool, Death around the corner. Life around the corner. Life around the corner. I should start mixing some of that breakfast talk with some of those old school heads. And then it'd be so good, you'll be jamming it. Like, I did a collab with this. The other day I found a video of myself doing that. I'm like, there it is. It was pretty tight, but now we got a screen. Y'all can watch it. And I'm so good at my job. I'm not saying I'm top 10 or anything. Just have my resume do it for you. No, that was a half laugh. I ain't gotta prove anything, man. I stopped proving myself long ago. I got nothing to prove. You can talk your bullshit. Facts are facts. I ain't bullshitting you. I ain't bullshit. Check out the resume, homie. Oh, I hate it when he says that. Sorry, but facts are facts, homie. You lose. My first year of business, and I got 20 albums out. That's way below my quota in 300. Still, for the first year, I want to call myself a business boy. 20 albums, that's 1,000 tracks. Over a year. But within the first year, we did 11. Still, I'm about to double that this year. And eventually, it'll just be there. 11 this year, 40 this year, 80 next year, 100 the year after that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just chill with 80 albums per year. It's just a job. I'm just doing my job. It's like, god damn, he's a legend. No, I'm just on work. So, you're calling me names right now. You're calling me legends, you're calling me kings, you're calling me the beat god. No. See, I like to freestyle, and so I need beats for me to freestyle on, and I'll talk you to sleep. So we need never-ending beats. And I delete 9 out of every 10 when I get done with it, so we gotta create a lot. So at the end of my career, I'll have 1,500 freaking awesome tracks. Close to what you're hearing here. Look at CJ001, and look at CJ019. That's change within a year and a half. You bullshit in yourself. That you got your GED. This is basic math in stock investing. It's like a rap, I can freestyle over the song. Because I'm the best you ever heard. Put me in your library after you download. Damn. Koran, all over my wall. It's beautiful colors. Hot flows. Goes up in smoke. Your stoves. My skill experience. Sit down, boy. Order a ticket online so you can watch me freestyle live. Because I gave everything up for this life. That's why you're paying me $5. Gonna see the best you heard in your existence. Let's load this up one more time. And we got my tries. Hopefully I deleted all of them. So all of them that I messed up, I don't got it. It's almost a fresh start. It's nice. And instead of playing my hot freestyles, we're gonna play videos of me actually making the hot freestyle. So shit just got real. In the first year and a half, this is how real shit got. Look at my first test. I think it flew out. I'm missing a brain cell or two. I think it's fun, right? I won't be eating the fly. So I'll be happy when I see it. This stuff burns real quick. Doing poison. It brings the creative side out of me. I don't know how it does it. I'm a programmer, so I don't have natural charisma like I should. That's some bullshit happening in life. I just throw time back. I like shit. I gotta force myself to be positive. So me actually being a proud clown for an hour, you'd have to get me drunk. Drunk helps me, yes. Drunk and just a little alcohol, not too much, just a little alcohol. And that gets me to lose sweat. Any insecurities I did have. So months ago, I wanted to force myself to find a good reason to drink. I noticed it. Below my insecurity walls, I'm more touchy-feely. I want to be right next to her. I'm all up on that. She's like, ooh, I like this. You know, I'm not afraid to be all up on it. Whereas, as alcohol, you know, I'd be a little afraid. Not that it's scary, but just, I got manners. Like, maybe too much manners. You know, I respect the women. And I'm not force you to do anything you don't want to do, and that's real shit. Like, I ask that question to my wife every day. I don't want to do the schedule if it's something you don't want to do. You know, it's just, oh, I like it. And then I was like, I don't want to stay down here. I want to stay saying, I want you to like all of these choices we're making together. Like, I don't want to have you hold me front. I'm like, yeah, you know, everything's good, I like it. Just to, you know, please me. I don't think that's the case. But it's up to all of us are good at having information sometimes. I mean, I see more solutions for me not having my schedule at night and me sitting down here. Even with her side, you know, her perspective, her side of things. You know, I think because I'm a husband, I think I intimidate her. I'm trying not to get that intimidation thing. So, how do I do it? I go, okay. What makes a person intimidated? All up in your face. That's the answer. So, I want things to be like, I want all of us to be benefiting. And not that I'm like, no, my marriage is falling apart, or, you know, we don't get to sleep with each other. It's not a big deal. Maybe it is. But we never cuddled to begin with. My iPad stand, and we had 2 smaller beds to make a big bed. So yeah, there was that awkward crack there. And you can never really get it on in that crack because the whole thing's set up on bricks. And it was like split apart. So we had a lot of practice. I think we do sex. We have a lot of sex. 4 times a week, easy. Every day, for sure. Sometimes every day. So maybe we miss each other now. It's like I am excited to see her more than, man, I'm tired of these pet peeves. Things going on in my head. And that's, if you notice, like if you do that, you require more space. You or they require more space. So your personal bubble needs to be out just a bit more. It feels saddening that you would want to do something like that. It's not your fault. It's not theirs either. It's just what God wanted for you. And if you can respect the boundaries that God gave you, and people can respect that, chances of you of having a longer lasting relationship, I bet the percentage would be higher. I'm willing to bet money on it. So why not listen to that advice? So that's the kind of advice that I think about all day. And what kind of man does that make me? What kind of man does that make me, man? He just has the ability to remember all of these equations and answers thrown upon this lyrical genius, and then just sit there until there's no excitement left in life. We figured it all out. Shit becomes boring. My job becomes, yeah, you know, just another day, just another album, and everyone's like, damn, man, I'm just trying to get 5. How the hell did he get 5 fucking albums? Just trying to get 5 tracks. I don't know, man. Shit, ask God. I'm not sure why I can do shit, but it was the circumstances that caused the effect. Probably the same thing. Probably you could apply the same in your lifestyle. I've been always trying to give. I haven't been trying to take. I've been more giving in my life than taking, for sure. I'd say 90% give, 10% take. And I'll take 10% of that and sleep. Please. Or do some alone time. That's all I'm taking, right? That's it. And the rest, yeah, we're here. We're here, we're there. Organizing. She's learning from my bad habits, but I'm learning from her bad habits. You see how I now drink. I don't see it as a bad thing. like it. I would have a drink right now. I would probably always have a drink every day if I could. I don't think I'd become an alcoholic though. I drink like a reality show star. I've had my big years, bro. Now I'm having my sex years. Now I'm having, different phases. That'd be one thing to get to the next. Can't worry too much about what's happening next because it can always change. When I really made that wish, looking back on it, when I was 5 years old, standing from my dad's shop in their old farm, watching my sister get out of the pickup to go do something out of the oil shed, and she had the door open in this country. Music was playing. And I just froze. I was like, damn, wouldn't it be nice? Like, wouldn't it? It's like a fantasy. Like, damn, that life that he's living. And I'm down here on the farm, sweating my ass off. And for a moment, I was like, wow, that life would be awesome. But no, 30 years later, we would look like this. Because I wasn't on stage ever singing. I'm singing. The stage is inside of a private studio. Well, that's more satisfying than touring, singing the same shit over. I'm glad I don't live a life of Drake. I'm glad I don't live a life of Eminem. I'm glad I was given the time to do what I want to do without interference from record executives, fans, problems. And it so happened that my life began when eBay was here and CD Baby Pro just got affected just as shit was getting real. It doesn't take 5 years to get an album release. It takes less than a week. And if I was born 10 years younger or 10 years older, I would have missed it. I would have missed the technology boom. And I don't believe there's a heaven. The best way I can explain this is it was removed from my memory. I am incapable of believing I will go somewhere when my heart stops. Even after I had my near-death experience in the car and walk up to the pearly gates. I believe I went there. Why I am in continuous disbelief in some things, that should be enough. But I hesitate. I don't use hesitate because that would give you the wrong idea. Like, I'm unable to. I'm unable to, down here as I'm alive in my conscious brain, I'm unable to grasp the whole idea of heaven. Like, I just don't get it. I believe in concepts. That is one concept that I don't get. And it's been in my life the entire thing. Something's so real to so many people. Am I a tool? I'd say so. And I have lost control of destiny? Yes. I can choose what I want to drink. The day that I die is not up to me. What I learn in my future is not up to me. However, what is up to me, choosing what I want to eat, what I want to watch on TV, how I want to make love with my girl, how long of a shower I take. Those things are up to me. Life is a journey that you've got to figure out on your own. And I don't even know if people hear it the same way that I'm trying to explain it, because I feel like we're from two different planets sometimes. You know how Google Maps try to zoom in on Area 51 and it's blacked out? Say there was a God. Say there was a Jesus. Say all that stuff you say is true. Is it possible in that world a person could go to the pearly gates, come back, a changed person with an agenda, and have blackouts of studying the Word of God? Is that possible? If it is, then on that case, I believe it. I believe that more than your free will. I ain't got no free will anymore. I took that the day I crossed over. Cashed it in, man. And then all those wishes I said over the years up to that moment became so real. And I learned that no one would hear my questions. Don't expect anyone to reply to my questions about life. Because you will learn it's better not to ask. Because none of them have the answers you're looking for. That's the conclusion you get. And let's say I try to escape this. I can't run away. It's consuming my soul. All of the tools and everything that was before this life, before this second life, was preparation for this life. That makes sense, yes. Believing in a heaven to me doesn't make sense. Believing everything I just told you, that shit is hella real to me. And I have submitted to what I've gotten myself into. I don't hear voices. The answers are in the work. I do it, I hear it, it makes me want to change. I change, I do it, I hear it, I change again. That's the fire. It's not the haters. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It's a personal journey with God. And I've accepted that there is a blackout in my head that doesn't allow me to even see it. But I believe that if there is a heaven, I would go. I would go more there than to hell, because it seems like Jesus has the wheel, not the devil, right? So that should tell you, I'm going there. Even though I can't see it, I'm being used as a slave in a subliminal, parallel universe, off in his own distance. He's doing well, immaculate collections. If I wasn't doing well, if I wasn't making beats, if I wasn't doing this, and if my video wasn't improving, well, then you got right to criticize. Every month there is something new, improved feature here at Relatable Studios. And those are the changes I don't know. I don't know what will happen to me in 1 month. Who will I be in 6 months? Yeah, that's 6 eons away. I got no idea. But me personally, I know I change 3 times every month, every 2 weeks. I am someone else. Or I have the capabilities to be someone else in less than 2 weeks. However long it takes for you to heal a scratch, that's how long it takes for you to fix a bad habit or create a new one. That's how long it takes for your mind to remember, or that's how long it takes for your brain to forget. I wish I could forget my back pain. The back pain is a huge contributor here. Without that, none of this would be possible, so you rarely hear me complain about back issues. You hear me about pain, but I don't say I can't do it. I say it in a moment, because I can't do it pain. You just sit there and you rock back and forth, and you can't do it. Waiting on your pain bill to give you. And when you got best friends, you think you got a drug problem. It's like, why are you not with me? Why are you even here? When you see me like this, oh, you're just going through withdrawals of morphine. They would not see it if it was right in front of their face. Because they've got taught the wrong way. And is that my problem? That I went through that problems game? I am done fixing problems. The moment I walked away from web, PHP, MySQL, websites, domains, DNS, caching, I walked away from that. It was the day my problems stopped. And the day creation continued in a different way. I was tired of creating but always seeing problems. Now I create, and I'm able to deal. I don't see the problem. Am I causing problems? I don't see it. I see myself getting better. I could work on a code for 3 years. Would I ever improve? Not really. Am I going to have code wars for all my nerds? I'm going to be the top 100 coder? When you can't even be that person. I'm not even trying to be the top anything. I just applied my programming skills and my programming powers that I have to work. Yeah, man. Just like I am a top 100 freestyle artist, like there aren't 100 artists out there, even besides Tupac, that's even got 20 albums. I could be wrong. There's probably a handful of them out there. But now I'm one of the handful. So I would apply the same top 10. There's probably more of them out there. I don't put myself that high on the pedestal when, I live in my own bubble. Surely there's got to be more people out there who do exactly what I do every single day. Pound out albums. I can't be the only person. It seems like I am sometimes. Alright, so she likes that schedule. It works for me. She just got back from my scope. Got a woman who will cash in her lottery ticket to go buy me stuff at Walmart. What did I do to deserve this life? I've been nice. I've been nice to everyone I come in contact with. Even though life has thrown me a ball of struggles, like it's no one's personal journey but my own. But overall, I want to bring Mariah Carey back into this story because remember how she always has a smile on her face? And I want to say that her positivity and her beautiful smile is the reason why she did so well in life. You can also say that drama, versus if she was a drama-filled person, throwing a water balloon at other artists, maybe she could get more fans that way. But I truly believe that if you try to live a positive lifestyle, there is some karma to that. Good karma comes from that. Bad karma is something like, you're a piece of shit and you heard me around the corner saying that. In business, I don't know what they say in business school, business college, but I've learned that in business, if you disappoint one of your customers, they will tell 10 other people how disappointed they are in you. And if you make 10 people satisfied, maybe one person will tell someone else, like, hey, go here. They did a good job. The odds are stacked against you real high. So it pays to be nice. A lot of us live business life and personal life. And in our heads, we're like, nah, I won't ever bring work home with me. I won't ever bring my work morals, my work ethics, the person who I am at work home with me. We do that. All of us are like, I can do it. But it does. 25 years at your job. How does it make you feel?
Yeah. That's right, mother. Got it under control. I ain't even babysitter.
It's crazy loud in here, isn't it?
I bet I can drive us all home tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy loud in here, isn't it?
Oh, I was kidding.
Man, it's crazy loud in here. Man, it's crazy loud in here.
Hard. Had diarrhea, so I just let it go with large.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
It's a moment, so I just pushed it.
2 days ago, I was saying, man, my life sucks, this and that. And 2 days later, I'm saying, I'm very thankful to have the life I got. Reminders of who you are, man. Who is this person in front of me? So when I was driving the car tonight, I was thinking how many different kinds of lifestyles there are in life. And my personal bubble leads me to have weaker social skills versus my wife. And then I think about someone who will go right up to you and be like, no, baby, let's have sex. I did that. But I think I did that to her. And now we're married. That was the only time I ever did that, though. Ever. But I crossed that off my bucket list. I always treated her well. Verbally, I may have failed. But everything else, like my actions, been nice. We still look out for each other, and that's cool. So anyway, now that I let you in about my personal life, we have so much stuff to catch up on here. Lately, we've been working on videos since this last month. We've done 3 freaking albums, CJ07, CJ017, and CJ018. I suspect tonight, or tomorrow, is when the submissions will be completed. And you'll find all 3 of them in Spotify 4 days from now. 4 days from now, man, you'll find it in YouTube, you'll find it, you gotta type in CJ01, 5, CJ016, 17, 18, right there. 200 freaking tracks. Personally, like on my first library here, I deleted a bunch once, because I just wanted to keep the ones that I rap over. Those could be the ones you're listening to right now. So let's smoke weed. And as much as I don't want to continue editing, because I look at that and I was like, damn, man, this sucks. But once I sit here and start doing it, it's not too bad. I get into it. Should I start it over? I see a lot of areas, man. Right here, I'm about to be clipping out. I'm gonna be the best husband. I failed yet. I can do better. Just like my work here, we can do better. And that's why we're doing the change. That's why we're doing the hour change. So with the next few weeks, we'll be changing our studio hours, trying to find hours that work for me. Make sure I don't work all damn day. I only need 8 hours. I don't need any more than that. So even if I went to work at 9 p.m., it'd be done at 5. That's a perfect time. How no is it, bro? You always asking yourself, is this what I want? Hey, welcome to the studio, 25 cent. Hey, bro, what are you doing? I'm editing trophies. You ain't got a flat tire and a wheelchair yet? You ain't got air in them. Oh, damn, so it ain't got air in them like you got air in your head? Ooh. Air in my mouth? No, air in your head. I don't think there's any air in my head. I should have had a retarded brother. You have a retarded brother, Casper. 25 cents. Look, bro, right here. Look, bro. Look. Okay, I see you, man. I see you. Calm down. We'll get you a Happy Meal. We'll get you one, man. You want a Frosty to go with it? Of course, I love Frosties. He loves Frosties. So the videos on the side you guys saw before. My plans with that bunch is to fix up the videos that aren't syncing and eventually make them videos to upload it to YouTube. We're doing a decent job. Hot damn. This is a long ass track, isn't it? I think we're almost good. Almost. Keep on saying almost and we'll be there. We're gonna take a break. I get my 30 minutes talking down every day. We're gonna reload up our bowl. Some bottom of the bucket Durban poison. It is great for freestyling, talking, stories, bringing the social side out of you. It's great. However, I've been smoking this kind for a few months straight. And just like all things, many things in life, even drugs like lithium, thankfully I wasn't ever on stuff like that, but I was on stuff darn close. You know, what happens if I just stop taking my morphine? You don't treat it like candy. What is lithium? What is prolixin? It turns off the brain. I'm not sure if you've seen documentaries on what lithium is or what those old school drugs do, but I think a lot of them are outlawed in the United States. But they're like cocaine. You know, that's why they say it takes a while for it to build up in your system, and don't stop it. Because especially like a long-term level, like your levels will fluctuate, and that's mind-altering drugs if I haven't seen one. And y'all treating it like candy. What happens if, I skip a dose? Well, chances of me falling off the bridge is real high. And, just like my runny nose here. I don't have a runny nose, but that says that my morphine, I need more of my morphine, man. And just like everything in life, bro, like, you gotta handle it with care. And there are some drugs that aren't for certain people, and I decided to opt out of the mental drugs because now we live in Colorado, so weed really does help my mental state quite a bit. And I ain't gotta be tied to a gurney listening to my thoughts. For now I listen to them and they put me to work. So I use my voices in my head to my advantage. And what are voices? Are voices thoughts? Are thoughts voices? What are they? Someone claimed that I used to hear voices. And I think it's even documented. So wouldn't I be a great example to explain to you what a hearing a voice is? And when I was in my disarranged state, I was looking to give you the answer you weren't looking for. So it wasn't really up my nose. The drugs that you gave me turn shit off. They don't enhance your life. They allow you to be tolerable around other people. Otherwise, you're just annoying because no one ever taught you how to correctly drive your body. 70 years on life, you still can't drive. Maybe I'm being critical here, but I think we all have control. Like, I don't think there is a person or even a cat or dog in existence that just lost all control. And I have a hard time believing I understand that we could develop psychological issues from the people we meet, and previous experiences may equal to PTSD, maybe in the worst moment of your life. And every time I smoke weed, I get PTSD of how much inflammation that may cause me. It's not a problem. It's inflammation. I get PTSD when I look at porn and my dick gets big. I have a traumatic experience every time I have to sit and watch a transgender show. I feel like I start to lose control when I am around certain things, certain nonsense. Now, you've been programmed to believe this way, and it is what it is. This is who you are now, and we're all the ones paying for your fun and games. Because we can't tell it anymore, and you become so good at your craft. Like I have with my freestyles. It's just second nature, man. Like, we are all mind effing, we're all mind fucking somebody. And that's the biggest secret of all. We all keep secrets. Who is mind fucking who? That's what we all want to know, but some people are so crazy. They believe it, man. I believe I am in the top 100. I am freaking crazy over this position I am in. Did not fall out of the sky. I feel like I got a communication with Jesus. As a matter of fact, I am Jesus. Right now, I feel like I'm God. Okay, and so while you sit there and believe that you can never be, oh my God, I'm busy. Have a good night. That's, life is a ball of joy. And depending on how you were brought up, you just might be born that way, like, because your parents created the sperm and their attitudes adjusted you. And I think that's what's wrong with our world today, is we're 2018, and we forgot where the hell our psychology even came from. Since we're all about where did the earth come from, where did I come from, maybe you forgot something there. It's just like the history of people. You need to find out the history of what you're involved in, because if you're going around claiming I'm top 100 freestylers, I better know what the hell I'm talking about, right? I can't just claim that, I'm bipolar, and then, okay, what is it? Well, I don't know what my doctor said it. Really? So you don't even know what you're taking, probably. You don't even know why you're taking it. So you were a sheep. You follow the trends. And half-century trends in mental illness. Looking at it from a corporate point of view. Now, from a patient point of view, they'll never see it. But from a corporate point of view, that is where we should invest our money, because we can allow people to believe that they may got something wrong with their lives, and we got a magical pill. And it's just filled with hope, faith, and yeah, I'm hoping that this cancer will go away. Granted, it helps the best of us. But we all die. I remember I found an old video of me giving an interview, trying to convince myself that, maybe radiation isn't so bad. So there's this doctor I see for my refill every year, which I gotta do real soon, so I need to get my $90 out, renew my weed license, and you need to see a doctor, and they sit you down, they talk to you for a bit, you got your whole history file there, and they're looking for reasons on if weed may benefit your life. And that's usually the word that they always say to me when I graduate, and they sign off, well, it looks like that weed, or cannabis, I think they use the word cannabis, well, it looks like cannabis would be a benefit to your life, so I would recommend it. And that's all you need. You need a doctor recommended note, and then I send it off to the state. You don't even send it off now, it's done all electronically. And then they send you like not an ID card, but a paper card that you can print off, sort of like your health insurance. And you show that to the store clerk, and then you wait your turn, go back there, and then you can buy this, I might be on some weed.